tear pack for Austin Bold. Zach Lubin awaits. And tear pack buries it. Sans the headgear. Doesn't need it.
It's a good penalty, honestly. And we talked about how can you convert from situations like this? Yeah, it's a guessing game of sorts, but it's also watch his hips. The hips are a big thing here. Quick close right at the tail end of it. Nice pace, upper corner. Great spot kick. Zach Lubin goes the other way, 1-0.
And now first up for Phoenix, the Reggae Boy, Junior Flemings. A boisterous year with Phoenix Rising in his first season, to say the least. 15 goals. Short run up from the spot. And buries it. That is classy. 1-1 after the first round.
It's just some of that nonchalant confidence that you want from the Island boys. You're on Island time, you take your time. But when you convert, it's oh so sweet. Quick little step, bottom corner. Junior Fleming says, all right, let's keep it going, round 2.
The loneliest walk in all of sports. Now taken by the substitute, the Frenchman, the University of Delaware product, Thomas DiViardi. Saved by Lubin. Listen to Casino Arizona Field rock.
This is a personal preference of mine, but just step up and hit the ball. Left footers, you gotta know better. All this ticky-tacky dancy stuff, no. Put your laces on the ball, stick it in the back of the net. Instead, you start to throw yourself off. He doesn't get enough power. He doesn't get it outside the block. Now this is still a difficult save to make, but Zach Lubin steps up, puts his boys out in front.
Now it's the Spaniard, the loan from Toronto FC, John Baquero. The man who makes Phoenix go in the middle of the park. The Wake Forest product. Two-1 to Phoenix after the second round. That's a laser.
Don't mind if you do. Expected more out of him tonight, but he had a rough job. He was covering Junior Flemings on that left side, up and down all night long. And you're outside back, a guy who is experiencing cramps. This is what I'm talking about. Put your head down and let's go to work. That's beautifully taken penalty.
Now Joey Calistri. He's stolen some headlines over the past month or so. He has very much been the super sub. This would be a super time for a penalty conversion, and he's got it. Not rattled by the moment. 3-2 to Phoenix after 3 rounds.
More importantly, it's not just the fact that he converts, it's the back-ended pressure being applied to the number 4 shooter for Austin Bold. They have officially reached must make with that miss by DiViardi in the second spot and the great save by Zach Lubin. You have no room for gray area whatsoever. You have to make, and it's going to be their outside back, Josue Soto, who's going to be asked.
Soto rolls it to the other side.
The best penalty, to be honest, but sometimes when you just send the goalkeeper the other way, it doesn't have to be overly forceful. And again, not a lot of steps, but that's okay. Still, that bottom L angle, he knows Shout out to his boys. We see you. That's a great penalty, buddy.
Kevin Lambert, a rising star in the world of football. And it's saved by Restrepo. Not the first time that Lambert has been denied from the spot. And things just got a whole lot more interesting. It is 3-3.
This is the man who led the charge against the Swope Park Rangers, bursting onto the scene as one of the more positive youngsters to come into American football. Missed his penalty back then. That's 2 in a row for Lambert. And now, final shooters, even Stevens when we go to number 5.
This is bone-chilling stuff. Edson Brafheid, the man who's participated in a World Cup final at the spot, right down the middle. And all the pressure falls on Phoenix.
Interestingly enough, he was actually brought on in the game against Spain in the 2010 World Cup final to go as the set piece specialist for penalties. They never made it there. Lost in overtime. Spain got him out in front. That was their first World Cup. This is where you want your veterans to step up. And now, Ben Spencer, the guy who has had a lot of the headlines alongside Joey Calistri. 4 goals in his last couple matches. He's got to convert to keep the boys alive and this beautiful dream season on to the next round.
Ben Spencer, and it sneaks underneath Restrepo. He gambled staying down the middle, and he can't keep it out. My goodness. Hearts throughout the entire desert dropped.
Diego Restrepo, that was it, buddy. This is your Golden Glove winning moment, and it escaped you. Does not take that much for you to get down in this situation. That's when you've gotten into your own mind. You got to do better.
Now to the penalty kick takers who weren't at the forefront of the mind of their coaches. Romeo Kugo, round number 6, just by the fingertips of Lubin. Talk about a game of inches, it's a game of nanometers.
2018. Record setters FC Cincinnati, first round matchup, Nashville SC. They went to 6 to get it done. Phoenix Rising following the same exact path. Amobi Okugo pushes it across his body. This is a difficult penalty to take. The straight walk on, then bringing it back across. And now, Joey Farrell. I tell you, they are digging deep right now to find an equalizer.
Now it's your substitute center back whose playing time has dwindled over the past few months. Farrell buries it. We head to round number 7. And for Austin, Francis Atua heading. Former Michigan Wolverine. Totally sends Lubin the wrong way. Tongue out. Swag back to midfield. And again, Phoenix must answer.
The Ghanaian's been taking notes from Solomon Asante. Watch this little stutter right there. Again, if you don't stop, you can get away with it. It's a slow little roll. Promise you weren't getting away with that under Shaka Daly at Michigan. That was not happening. You'd be right back on the sideline. But that's why he got his chance at the next level.
And now Jason Johnson. A man who has not put the ball in the back of the net in more than 6 months to keep the game alive. And it's Johnson with absolute class who sends us into an 8th round.
Never a doubt. Island time for one, but he speeds things up. It's always at Jason Johnson's pace. He is one of the guys that's converted from the spot before. Part of that Open Cup run in 2018 that didn't last very long. But again, veteran leadership stepping up. They got him back to health. They get him back to a set-piece opportunity. Normally that's outside of the 18, but they'll take it from any spot at this point in time.
Now we're really digging deep into the penalty kick takers that might have not even wanted to take one. If any man deserves to put one in the back of the net tonight, it's this one. Eamon Tomasi's been brilliant. Tomasi. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
You and I kind of look at each other during these things like, should I go, should you go? I'm just going to sit back and say, watch this kid and the tack that he has on him, pushing this ball outside of his hips. When you line up this slow, it's hard to get enough pace behind it. Golf clap. Well done. Move on. Let's go again.
Bottom of the 8th. Amadou Dia. To keep it going. Just by Restrepo. And we'll head to a 9th round. Shades of OKC Energy FC and Swamp Park Rangers in 2017.
These boys are starting to bark back and forth with each other right now. Eamon Tomasi had a few words for the supporter section behind this goal. Amadou Dia had something said to him. He turned around, let him know how he felt. No matter what, that's in the back of the net.
Now it is the wily, and when I say wily, I mean it, veteran in Jermaine Taylor. More than 100 caps for the Reggae Boys. Saved by Lubin. And Phoenix, if they convert, will host the Monarchs next week. We have to clear off the streamers. Some of the Phoenix fans, quite literally, counting their chickens before they hatch. Restrepo still has a say in this. And it's A.J. Cochran. Not many center backs who strike a sweeter ball than number 3. And he was denied in the Open Cup by Cody Mizell. Cochran and Phoenix are off to the Western Conference semifinals.